Hey guys, God bless you. Welcome back to Moments at His Feet. We are continuing this amazing and powerful series of who is God. God is a holy God. God is a loving God. God is a good God. God is a truthful God. And tonight I want to bring forth the word that dives you deeper into a relationship with God and the knowledge of who God is. God is a just God. His justice shows no wrong. His justice shows no imperfection. His justice shows no favoritism. His justice shows just like a judge needs to show. You did wrong, so here's the consequence. But you want to do right by coming to salvation, getting wiped clean with the blood of Christ. You will have redemption. God is a just God, but through His justice, He restores. I want you to think about it for a second. And this night, I not only want to give you the knowledge and give you the opening eye and try to open your heart and your mind to get into a deeper relationship with God by knowing who He is a little bit more tonight, but I also want to expose you just a little bit. I want to expose you. I want to open up your heart to the deepest parts where you have hidden. And you have hidden the most deepest, darkest secrets that you think God does not know, but He does. What are some ways that in this moment you need to say, God, I've done this wrong. I have been injustice to this person, to myself. I've hurt this person for hurting me. I've been unjust to somebody because I was afraid that they would be unjust to me because of my past traumas, and I was very bad to that person. I was the fight type of person that I wanted to attack before I was attacked. I was unjust because of the injustice done to me. I was unjust to the people who were good to me. I've been unjust to myself. I've been unjust to myself. How many people have been unjust to themselves, that they judge themselves, that they attack themselves, that they hurt themselves? Because so many people have hurt you. So many negative thoughts have come into your mind that now is just a mechanical thing that happens. It's been drilled in your head, and you constantly drill it yourself in your head, and you're like, you know what? You're bad. You're useless. You're worthless. You've been injustice to yourself. How many times have you been injustice to God? Leaving the Lord for the things of this world. Telling God you don't want to serve Him because you would rather the things of this world. Telling God that your money is more important than His presence. Telling Him that your relationship is more important than your relationship with God. How many ways have you been injustice to God? And that's why there are consequences in our life, such as sickness. There are consequences in our lives, such as a delayed promise, delayed blessings, because we ourselves delay our blessings. We ourselves cause this to happen to us. This doesn't say that God is not a good God, because He is a good God. But what He is a good Father. And just as a good father, a good parent would punish their children for doing something wrong. Like a parent would say to a child, you are grounded. You're grounded for escaping the house in the middle of the night, leaving the house in the middle of the night to go hang out with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, with your friends. You're grounded for disobeying. You're grounded for not listening. God is the Father of all fathers. And if our fathers here on earth tell us that we're grounded for doing something wrong. Our Father in heaven is the same way. He tells us that we're doing something wrong. And He gives us a chance to fix ourselves. He brings justice for the wrongdoings to Him, but He also brings redemption through the sacrifice of His Son. Now, think about it. How are some ways that people have been unjust to you, that you constantly remember the hurt that was done to you, that you constantly remember the words that had been said to you, and then you find yourself questioning, why was that done to me? And you think to yourself, I want to take revenge. I want to do what they did to me. I want them to feel what they made me feel. I was heartbroken. I want to make them feel heartbroken. I was confused. I want to make them confused. I was hurt and I was crying myself to sleep. I want the same for them. But what if I told you the best revenge is no revenge at all? When I came back to the Lord, I thought to myself, I want revenge. This person was so bad to me. These people were so bad to me, and they weren't even sorry about it. I want revenge. I want them to feel what I feel. But the thing is, the revenge on them is when they see me now. That's my revenge to them. My revenge to those who hurt me is the way they see me now. Because they don't see me where they left me. They don't see me as broken as they broke me. They see me repaired and restored. They see me with no scratch and no bruises. That's my revenge to them. Why? Because of God. Because He says, revenge is mine. Living the life with the Lord. Prospering in the things emotionally, mentally, financially, physically, health-wise. You get the benefits. Serving the Lord. Because Him within you, there is no wrongdoings. No wrongdoings. When He brings justice into our lives, He keeps no record of wrong, though. He brings redemption. He tells us what we're doing wrong, but He tells us what we could do to make it right. And He says the way you could do it right with Him. You've been doing it wrong yourself all this time. Do it right with Him. The people in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 13 to 15, the Lord tells them, the words that you have against me are harsh. And they say, what are you talking about? And He says, you have said, it is useless to serve the Lord. What have we gained by keeping His requirements and walking mournfully before the Lord of armies? So now we consider the arrogant and the to be fortunate. Not only do those who commit wickedness prosper, they test God and they escape. That's why so many people have left the Lord. They run away like Jonah and they said, God, I knew you were God. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. This is why I left. This is why I don't serve the Lord. So many people have yet to serve the Lord, have yet to get to know God, have yet to not deny God anymore because they keep on saying, why serve the Lord if all I'm going to see is the people who hurt me prosper? The people that you see that hurt you, they may have what you lack, but you have what they lack. And for a second, I had to think, what do I have that they lack? Salvation. I have God. I have the peace of God. I have the joy that surpasses all understanding. The peace that surpasses all understanding. They have the life that I thought I wanted to have with them. But with God, you see the difference. What they have is not prosperity. What they have isn't even blessings from the Lord. What they have is blessings from the enemy. Because yes, the devil does bless too. But to keep them in that world, in the corruption and death, that when Christ comes, they don't get saved. They're not saved. They're not going to heaven. They're going to hell. The devil blesses in order for you to stay in captivity. But God told me, what you have, they lack. So what you can have, they will lack. You can see the faces of those who hurt you. They smile, they laugh, and you're there like, I'm still here hurting. No, you're healing. You're healing. You got it better. You got it so much better because you're healing, and they're not. They're overwhelming their hearts. They're filling their hearts and their minds with vanity and things that they don't need. They're not healing. Which means in the middle of the night, no matter what they have, they're unsatisfied. They feel lonely. They feel empty. But you can have the salvation. And if you do have the salvation, you're not hurting. You're healing. You could have the salvation, and what you could do is heal, not hurt. And you will one day look at your past life and you will smile and say, God is a just God. God is a just God because he didn't leave me there. God is a just God because even through my hurt and my pain, even through the bad things in my life, God is a just God that gave me the redemption through the blood of his son.